Hello. Today, we'll be going over the 5 steps to implement the Betaflix IP policy. So, what we're going to go over is intellectual property policies, benefits and limitations, types of IP policy, employee responsibilities, and who do you need to contact if you have any of these questions. So, the first thing we're going to go over is what is an IP policy and why it's important. So, an IP policy is a set of rules that define how intellectual property is created, used, and protected within the Betaflix company. It is important because you need to protect the Betaflix brand, innovation, and competitive edge and ensure legal compliance. So, next we have benefits and limitations. Benefits of the IP policy is that it encourages innovation and protects creative assets, reduces the risk of the IP policy misuse, and a bunch of other things. Those are the important ones. Next, we have the limitations. It requires continuous monitoring and enforcement, which takes up employee time, and it takes up time for the company to hire new employees to go scour the internet. And next, employees need to be trained to fully understand the compliance of the IP policy, which also takes time out of the company's wallet and money as well. Money is important. Another limitation is that it potentially hinders collaborations and innovations. So, like, a collaboration could be like Disney and Fortnite make a skin together, but they can't make the skin because one of their IP policies doesn't allow that. So that's a limitation. Next, we'll be going over types of IP policies like trademarks, copyrights, patents, and trade secrets. So trademarks are like the Betaflix brand, logo, slogans, and product names. The copyrights are like our original creative works, which are like films, marketing materials, and software. Patents are just proprietary technology and algorithms. And the trade secrets are whatever goes on in a secret business meeting between like the companies and what they use to do get money. Next, we'll be going over the employee responsibilities. First, employees need to maintain confidentiality and avoid unauthorized sharing of the IP policy. So they can't go home and tell Billy that they are doing this in the company if it's unauthorized, and they can't say that to people. Next, they need to use the company IP policy only for business purposes. So an employee can't like go make a side gig and put in the Betaflix name into it because he works there. He needs permission from his boss. Next, they need to report suspected violations immediately to the IP team so they can fix it. And finally, who do you need to contact for if you see something bad? For a general IP violation, you could reach out to your manager. That could be like with a employee, or it could just be on the web, and the manager will send it up the chain. If you need legal clarification, you need to contact the legal department. To report a violation, you need to notify the IT security team or legal team immediately so they could go in and fix the IP policy and to go sue whoever was stupid enough to violate the IP policy. So to go over what we went over intellectual property policies, the benefits and limitations, the types of IP, employee responsibility, and who to contact. An IP policy is a set of rules that define how intellectual property is used. It's important because it protects the company's brand and innovation. Every IP policy has some benefits and limitations. There's always going to be some. Some of the IP types of IP are trademarks, copyrights, patents, and trade secrets. The employee responsibilities, they need to maintain confidentiality. Don't go use an IP policy for non-business purposes and report to suspected IP violations immediately. And to contact anyone, contact your manager. If you need legal clarification, go to the legal team. And if you need a report of IP violation, notify the security team immediately or the legal team so they can fix it. Thank you for this IP policy implementation seminar. All you employees know your IP policy, and this brochure will go out to the company sometime whenever it's read. Thank you for listening to me. I'm Garrett Lewis. Goodbye.